So very good morning, my dear students. Today we will start module 7 in unit 1 of linear algebra and differential calculus. In this module, we discuss about the types of matrices, so which is symmetric, skew-symmetric and orthogonal matrices, and also some complex matrices. Now we go through the symmetric matrix. A square matrix A is said to be a symmetric matrix if Aij is equals to Aji for all I comma j. We can also define as matrix A is equals to transpose of A. So what is the meaning of transpose of A? Just interchanging rows and columns of the matrix. Here we go through an example. A is equals to 2, 3, 6, 3 minus 2, 4, 6, 4, 7. Now write the transpose of this matrix. That means interchange row as a column. 2, 3, 6 is the first row. Write it as a first column. That is 2, 3, 6. Second row as a second column. 3 minus 2, 4 as 3 minus 2, 4 in the second column. 6, 4, 7 is third row. Now write it as a third column. 6, 4, 7. Which is same as A transpose. So A is equals to A transpose. So the matrix A is called symmetric matrix. Now we go to the next one, symmetric, skew-symmetric matrix. A square matrix A is equals to Aij is said to be skew-symmetric matrix when Aij is equals to minus Aji for all I comma j. Or we can also define as A is equals to minus transpose of A. So now we go through an example. A is equals to 0, 2, 8, minus 2, 0, minus 4, minus 8, 4, 0. Now write the transpose of this. That means interchange rows as a columns. 0, 2, 8 as a column. 0, 2, 8 and minus 2, 0, minus 4 as a second column and minus 8, 4, 0 as a third column. Here I am taking minus as a common from the A transpose, then it's a minus of A. That means A transpose is equals to minus A. So it's satisfying this property. Then the matrix A is called a skew-symmetric matrix. Here observe that the elements of the principal diagonal in this matrix, that must be 0. Okay, in a skew-symmetric matrix, the principal diagonal elements are zeros. And also write a note point here, every square matrix can be uniquely expressed as sum of symmetric and skew-symmetric matrices. And we go to another definition. A square matrix A is said to be orthogonal if A into A transpose is equals to A transpose into A is equals to I. Now we go through an example. A transpose into A is equals to A transpose into A transpose is I or not. Just by using an example A, here I am using A as this one. This is our A. Now multiply this A with A transpose, either it is a pre-multiple or a post-multiple. Here I am considering A transpose into A. It becomes I. That means it's satisfying A transpose is equals to A as I. Then the matrix is called it as orthogonal matrix. Coming to the next one, complex matrices. Here, if the matrix is a square matrix and the entries are real, then we call it as a real square matrix. If the entries of a square matrix are a complex numbers, then we call it as a complex matrix. In the complex matrix, in the similar way of symmetric, skew-symmetric, orthogonal, here we define the complex matrices are Hermitian, skew-Hermitian and unitary. Whatever the properties we are having for symmetric, skew-symmetric and orthogonal, The same properties are exist for the Hermitian, skew Hermitian and unitary matrices. Now we go through the definitions of complex matrices. Hermitian matrix. A square complex matrix A is said to be Hermitian if A transpose is equals to A bar. Transpose means that's transpose of a matrix means interchange rows as a columns or columns as rows. A bar means conjugate of A. That means write the conjugate of a complex number in the entries of the matrix. This can also be represented as or defined as A bar whole transpose is equals to A, because here we are applying transpose on both sides for this one. Here A transpose whole transpose is A. So A transpose whole transpose is A is equals to A bar whole transpose. So these two are similar to each other. That's why we can define Hermitian matrix as either A transpose is equals to A bar or A bar whole transpose is equals to A. And A bar whole transpose can be represented as A power theta. In some textbooks, it represented as A power star. The notation may be different. The content is the same. That A bar whole transpose. That means transpose of conjugate of A, or A transpose whole bar. That means conjugate of a transpose matrix. Both are the same. A bar whole transpose is same as A transpose whole bar. Both are the same. That can be represented as A power theta or A star. The leading diagonal elements are purely real in Hermitian matrix. Now we go to an example. Here A is equals to 2, 3 plus 4i, 3 minus 4i, 3. Then A bar. That means conjugate of A. That means write the conjugate of entries of A. So here 2 is a real. So conjugate of 2 is 2. Conjugate of 3 plus 4i is 3 minus 4i. Conjugate of 3 plus 4i is 3 minus 4i is 3 plus 4i. Just replace I by minus I in the complex number. And 3. And A bar whole transpose. That means transpose of this matrix. That means each row is written as a column. Exchange. Okay. Right. Interchange row as a column. That means 2, 3 minus 4i is written in the first column. 2, 3 minus 4i. The second row as a second column. 3 plus 4i, 3, which is equals to A. Now, coming to the next one, skew symmetric matrix. This is also applied for the complex matrix. A square complex matrix A is said to be skew Hermitian matrix if A transpose is equals to minus A bar, or A bar whole transpose is equals to minus A. So here also A bar whole transpose is the standard notation, which has A power theta or A star. Here observe one more point. Leading diagonal elements of a skew Hermitian matrix are either purely imaginary or zeros. Here we go through example. A is equals to 0, 1 plus 2i, minus 1 plus 2i, 0. Then A bar is equals to, that means conjugate of A is 0. 1 plus 2i conjugate element is 1 minus 2i. Minus 1 plus 2i conjugate element is minus 1 minus 2i, 0. And A bar whole transpose. That means transpose of the conjugate matrix is 0, minus 1 minus 2i, 1 minus 2i, 0. Just taking minus as a common in this matrix. That means taking minus as a common in each entry. It becomes minus of A. So A bar whole transpose is equals to minus A. That means this matrix A is skew Hermitian matrix. Now we go through another definition, that's a unitary matrix. A square matrix U is called unitary matrix if u into u theta is equals to u power theta into u is equals to I. In some another textbook, that notation may vary, that u into u star is equals to u star into u is equals to I. Both are the same. U theta or u star means u bar whole transpose. We go through an example. A is equals to 1 by 2 into 1 plus I, 1 minus I, 1 minus I, 1 plus I. That's a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 square complex matrix. Now we find A power theta. That means A bar whole transpose, which is 1 by 2 into 1 minus I, 1 plus I. In the second row, 1 plus I, 1 minus I. Just multiplying A into A power theta. Then it becomes 1001. That is a unit matrix. So A power theta into A or A into A power theta is I. Then this matrix A is called unitary matrix. Here I am giving some practice problems for you. Solve these problems. If you have any doubts, then we will discuss in the next class. These are your practice problems, which is based on the definitions of Hermitian, skew Hermitian, orthogonal and unitary. Okay. Have a good luck, students. Thank you.